shower, y'all. My face be shiny when I get up the shower. Let me put my apron on real quick and see who's going to join me. We're gonna put this on because I'm doing some dishes and we're cleaning a couple items and I ain't opened none of my windows yet. So that's that. Hey, early AM, early AM. For those, sometimes I mean it's hard to not say the morning, good morning, because you know you grew up saying that for so long. But when I understand why I hear so many people saying other things, because I would have always said for years I've been starting to say since I found this out, incredible morning, great morning, awesome day, stuff like that. I mean incredible AM, incredible day, stuff like that. I try to refrain from it because somebody wise told me that like it derived from something and it was really sad, so I'm just like, "Ugh, I don't know if I want to do that, put that on here." And it was really sad and I was like, wow, I never knew. I said that's why people be saying grand rising, but I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. Everybody says it, so I just be wanting to say something that makes people think of me. So I'm like, incredible AM or great AM or awesome AM or whatever, top of the morning. Some people that I told, they start saying top of the morning, or top of the early, top of the, not top of the morning, top of the day, top of the AM. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, I got a lot of people starting to say that every time I'm texting. I'm like, you don't ever say good morning back, and I'm like, because you know what I'm saying, and then I'll explain it to them, whatever. But yeah, so I got a couple little things I got to do this morning. I just got back. When I tell you I got it in, I got it in, and I woke up late. I usually get there between 5:30, 5:45. Today, I don't know why, but when I was sleeping, I was like, okay, I want to ask my Ziggy what time is it and how long I got, but then again, I didn't, because then I get up, you know what I'm saying, but still I'm like, oh gosh, I only got 30 minutes. So I got two alarms. One alarm is 4:45, then the next alarm is 5:15. And if I don't get up at 5:15, which that don't ever happen, usually I get up the first alarm, but if I'm real tired, I give myself an extra 30 minutes. So that 15 minutes, my stuff is already laid out. I might have to make my water, I put my watch on or something like that. But other than that, my stuff is already laid out. And so that gives me 30 minutes to get my clothes on, warm the car up, and get there because it's literally right by my house, right? So today, Rizzy come in, she like, Mom? She not feeling well too. That's why I'm about to make her some tea as well. She's like, Mom, are you going? Are you going? And I was like, yeah. I was like, my alarm didn't go off. She was like, Mom, it's 6:08. I was like, y'all, not playing. I went in there and beast moded it out in 33. Let me go get my watch. Hold on. Hold on one second. Y'all, why the dang on watch was still going? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I took a picture because I have like, oh Lord, hold on. I took a picture on my phone, so I'm gonna try to go to the picture and take a picture on my other phone to show y'all cause y'all forgot to pause the doggone watch this morning. It still was going. So hold on one second. Here I come. Oh, let me get my mic. Hold on. She just tired. She don't want to. I let her. I didn't tie the inside of my robe. Hold on. So let me take a picture of what I did today. Sure. Not again. Look at this. This morning, okay, it's paused. Do y'all see that? 7:07 is when I left the gym. Usually I leave because I gotta take her to school. So usually I leave, I'm done with my workout. I let my, body do what it do. Usually I'm done between 6:40, 6:45. I'm going to get a massage, right? So this particular morning, I got up at 6:08. And I was like, girl, we pushing. When I do a lot of hits and calisthenics and yeah, so we pushing. If you know, and you've been rocking, my past and what I did and all that stuff. So anywho, so I got it in this morning and I was like, nope, no excuses. We're getting up. By the time I left my house, my car my car clock says 6:20 by the time I got dressed and got in the car, right? But it's 2 minutes fast, so 6:18. I got there, did what I did, and I was out by 7:07. And I pushed myself harder than I did on a day that I'm not running late. And I burned 900 and something calories in 30 something minutes. Okay. Most people be in the gym looking at me like, if you've been following me on Instagram when I used to train and do my boot camps, this ain't nothing made up. Go look it up. And remember when I used to do the 1,000 punches, this 250 squats live on video, all of that. Still do that. Still can do it. Don't underestimate age, size, color, whatever you want to. Don't underestimate anything. Period. So anywho, back to what I was saying. I did that. My sister had just texted me. You ever have you have a conversation and then you think about something? I literally was in the shower. I was like, oh, my sister was supposed to send me a picture, right? Think nothing of it. Get out the shower, oil my face up, oil my body up, and I go grab my phone. Why the picture is there? Mind you, this conversation was yesterday. The picture was there. I was like, girl, you're going to live a long time. Because I was like, before I go live, let me get in this phone. And I'm about to tell her about herself. Says, where my picture at? You know what I mean? She asked me for a picture. So I sent her a picture, whatever. So she ended up sending me a picture. But anywho, so in the thumbnail, what did I put in the thumbnail? Oh, in the thumbnail, you see, I shared this here. This is the last one, and I'm kind of proud of her because she's been sitting, this been sitting in the refrigerator for almost a week now. This been sitting in the refrigerator for almost a week. She only 16, right? I don't know. I don't have a problem. Like when my kids were little, I would let them sip my coffee. They ain't get no whole cup of coffee or nothing like that. But I would let them sip my coffee, and they love the taste of the coffee because I'm not a strong coffee drinker. I'm one who like a little bit of coffee in my creamer. Yeah. So kids like that. You know what I'm saying? It's sweet, it's creamy, it's milky. They like it. So she is now working, and she's going to school, and she's doing extracurricular things, and my daughter is in college as well. Okay. While in high school, she's been in college courses since middle school. Very smart. Very, very, very smart. I'm very protective. Like some parents want to post everything. I don't post everything and all the things with my girls. If you know and you close to me, you'll find out and But I'm very protective of my family, and that's something I always talk about. I would never let social media be something that I want to share everything. I don't care about the likes. I don't care about that. I just care that I can be a platform where people can come and they can hear me and I can help them in some way. It's not about likes for me. It's not about thumbs up for me. I mean, it helps the algorithm over here, but I'm talking about what people who just post like on Instagram, TikTok and Facebook, and they just sharing all their family information or all their personal business and stuff like that. Yeah, on live I might share because I feel like you took the time to come out and sit with me live and you literally talking to me live, and that makes me feel like we having a real conversation, and I'm gonna always keep it real. That's just who I am. When I'm on live, that's how I am in person. So I got on her a couple times and I told her, we're not gonna be doing this because I found this is the cherry slushy Alani. I found that, and think about it, any adults, do y'all not realize all the things that trend and everybody wants? And I remember when she first asked me to get her one of these. This was several months ago. And I didn't think none of it. I thought it was just a drink. But then when I said, I was like, this is an energy drink. She only wanted one. I got her one, no biggie, nothing about it. She was like, Mommy, I'm so tired. I got to do this training. And then we got to go to school. I got practice. It's just a lot she had going on. And I understood. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get it, So I got it for her. Then, weeks later, she was like, oh, I said, you need anything? I'm going to Walmart. Because I always asked her if I'm going to the store while she's at school. I said, send me whatever you need. And she's like, oh, can you get me some? And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not going to be a part of your everyday regimen. That's not going to be a part of your, I need to find out about these. I said, where did you find these out? I think she said TikTok or something. I said, do y'all not realize, and I don't care, maybe this is why my channel don't be doing whatever, who cares? Do y'all not, but God continues to bless me because I have integrity, period. You get what I mean? I'm not here to fake and be fraudulent when people are dying, having heart attacks, being, getting sick, having cancers and all this stuff going on in their body, right? And they don't understand it. But you're doing stuff that's trending. You're following people that's trending. And a lot of times, like I talked in my other live, people are getting paid to tell you stuff and sell you stuff, right? So it just didn't sit well with me. And I think I told y'all this too. Y'all know how I talk about I do my own feet, my pedicure stuff, feet always on point. Okay, I always do that. And if I feel like doing nails, I do them myself. I don't use gel. I literally have a box of gel nail polish. I think it's like 90 or 45. They're little bottles. Let me go get them real quick of gel nail polishes. And I don't know, God just be doing something in me and I feel stuff and stuff just don't be making sense. So I remember when Rizzy first started working, she wanted to start going to the salon. I said, I don't really like salons. I don't really like them touching me, putting nothing on me. I don't trust the stuff they use. They just use anything to make it look good. But what type of chemicals in it? Mom, it's just polish. No, it's not. Hand of God, I'm going to post the picture. Remind me to post a picture on the community tab and I'll elaborate on it, whatever. Something popped up on my feed on Facebook and it was saying that gel polishes are immediately banned in European countries. But see, I'm the one, people always say, oh, it's a conspiracy. You always talk about it. I said, no, y'all be thinking I'm talking, but it always comes out. Sis, am I not telling the truth? I always be years ahead of stuff, and then it happens literally. Oh, it's not on this phone. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of it. I'm going to take a picture of it and show it, just in case. I'm going to still put the clear picture up there, but look. Why they wear masks? I said, why they got to wear masks? Okay, oh, it's the dust. No, it's more than the dust. And some of the ones you walking in is real strong. They do not play about that mask on their face. I said, if you got to be somewhere and you're doing something to your body that you have to put a full-blown mask on, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. But don't take my word for it. And you wonder why all these different C's are popping up in the body. Okay, it says gel nail polish is banned in the Europe, starting today, but not in the US. It literally says that. But I love gel. It lasts and all that. And I said, listen, I don't put gel on my feet. My toes stay on point. You ain't never going to see my toes looking cracked, chipped, or anything. So when I do DIY videos telling y'all how to make regular nail polish that don't have all them chemicals, think about it. Just to get gel nail polish off, you have to soak your hands in a chemical, or they have to drill it down. And more than likely, your nail beds are getting weaker as time goes on a lot of times because some of them don't care. You know what I'm saying? Some of them don't care. And I told my daughter, I sent that to her. I was like, see, like when she likes to wear hair. She likes to wear wigs. Now, Rizzy has very long hair, okay? Now, she likes to wear hair. And so she was saying, like, when I start doing this football, the flag football, she said, if I sweat, I'm worried about the wig. You know what I mean? So she wanted me to order this tape. I said, it's sticky stuff putting on your forehead. Your pineal gland is here in this area. You're about to put something sticky. You don't know it's going on your forehead. We have pores. You know what I mean? And yeah, like you're in, and it's going to be sitting there. I don't know how you got to activate it to make it sticky, gooey to stick to you and the wig. And she was like, Mom, I'm just going to use it for the time. And I'm like, okay. you can only do what you can do. But sometimes you got to put your foot down. So with this, I know this has been in there for over a week. She didn't drink it. So she came to me and she was like, Mom, can you start making me coffee? And I said, yes, I would have rather make coffee for you. And she's been drinking it. I'm rinsing this out so I can make her some more cold brew. She's been drinking it and she's been taking it. She'll have it set and ready the night before. She'll make it and she'll put her ice in and shake it and go to school. And I was like, I said, I already drink coffee, even though I don't even agree with this. I bought her this, but I'd rather her drink this than to drink this. You know what I mean? So I don't know what she's going to do with this. She probably, it probably be her last one. She may not drink it. I don't know, but it's been sitting for over a week. So it made me think and it made me feel good. Let me put this up. It made me feel good that she's listening. You know what I'm saying? She does listen, but let me take y'all with me. Let me get some water. I need to make some cold brew. So yeah, I had to put my foot down. I said, I'm not buying them no more. I'm not buying them. That's not going to be something I buy at all. We're not doing that. So she's been drinking the coffee and apparently it's been working because she'll see that I made more when it go down. She'll like, oh, thanks, Mom. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for refilling it or whatever the case may be. So I do that. So I'm going to get this water going and get her that brew going. I just grinded some more coffee too. You put some, and I do, as y'all know, I do my coffee in this bad boy. And what I do when I do the thing to make it full, I usually put about 12 scoops, and I let the first batch brew for some minutes, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I let the first batch brew, and then once I drain it and strain it and put it in the bottle, I do another batch and let that sit like overnight, and then the next morning or late that night, I'll pour that in here to give her a full bottle of brew. And since it's there, instead of just making my hot coffee, I'll just pour some in a cup and heat it up or whatever, however I want that. But yeah, I got my moringa. My moringa is empty, so we need to refill. I've been doing this for years. I had an herbalist tell me about it, and I ain't never not had it. Well, it's empty now, but yep. I actually got it the other day, but I've been so busy that I haven't been able to sit down and say, let me put this in here. Usually it fits inside, and I get thousands of pills. So capsules, not pills, capsules. Let me get my hold on. You could call me old fashioned, you could call me whatever you want to call me. But a lot of people call me when they body acting up, when things ain't going right. They call me because I be knowing, do this, use this, get that, put this, do that. Like, yeah, I'm her. Without saying too much on here, I am definitely her. And I like this farm. They're the bomb. It take a minute for it to come because they gotta grind and do all their things with it. But we are together. I don't know why my tincture is leaking. I don't know if it's not leaking, but for some reason it's getting on the bottom of the jar. I gotta get some more. I have to go to Aldi. I didn't want to. I'm grilling some turkey burgers since I started that grilling with the Labor Day, y'all. Yeah, I got some turkey burgers. So I'm getting ready to cut up some onions and some peppers and do some seasoning. and I'm going to see it be leaking in there. I don't know why. And it's crazy because it's in a jar. But every time I go to take it, because I take it with this, every time I go to take it, it's like a ring that is inside the cabinet, and it's nothing at the bottom. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. So I'm always doing this to try to clean it up or whatever. Yeah. So we're gonna make some hamburger patties, put them in the refrigerator and let them kind of sit. I forgot I still got these bags on the bottom of this on this tripod for when I went outside to do the video showing y'all how I try to keep the groundhogs and raccoons from under my deck. I did a video. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me get my mayonnaise and stuff. Let me get my stuff. Little bit of garlic, little bit of green peppers, and we need a bowl. So we got garlic, onions, green peppers. I'm going to grab a glove and I'm going to grab a bowl, and we're going to make these burgers and have them ready for later. I love a good barbecue burger. I have to put them on a shorter thing because I already know. So these trays come in handy. Y'all know, y'all see me use these for all types of stuff. I'm going to use that. Let me get my little cutting board. I don't need the big one. So, and I need a bowl to put the meat in. Oh, let's see. She didn't tell me what she want with it, so let's set that over there. She didn't tell me what she want with it, so I don't know what we having with it. I would probably like a salad or something, like a regular salad, like romaine, feta, croutons type salad. Not no, because I was like, oh, I should make some tuna salad, like macaroni. No, we just had that. Girl, we got to get it together. Labor Day was what it was. I got to take them buns out. Okay, let me rinse this. All right, so we have the meat. And we're just going to do some basic seasonings. And here I am going to do, let me get my onion powder. And these should be fine. Because when the barbecue sauce is going on, I don't want them to be over flavored. We do not want them over flavored. So we're going to cut up some onions. I like onions in my burgers. And I like peppers in my burgers. These some of the peppers I was going to use in the baked beans, and I had more. I'm like, nope. Make them real small. And yes, this is turkey meat, ground turkey meat. I've been hearing so much stuff about all these meat. It's just making me want to go back vegan sometimes, because like all these were supposed to be known for, not having chemicals and altered food and artificial food. And it's just sad, man, how a lot of companies just conform to toxic things that harm us, right? For money. It's sad. It's like really sad. It's really sad. Make you not want to trust nothing. Like, that's why I see so many people having farms and wanting to grow their own stuff, because it's like you can't trust nothing. You literally cannot trust anything, okay? You can't trust anything. Now I have the mayo because instead of putting the egg in here, I put mayo because guess what? Mayo is made with eggs. So it's going to bind the meat. And I did that with my meatloaf. I would do that as well. I shared that with y'all years ago. I think that's enough. Do I want more onion? Let's see. Probably a little more. Yeah, we're good. Put the rest back. These are gonna be so good. I don't even think I shared the haul where I got this little bad boy. I'm so in love with that little cutting board because it's glass. That black is inside the glass. Hold on, y'all. Let's get over here and do something with this real quick. If you're new to this channel, when you brewing coffee in a coffee press, you don't want to put the water in it right away. You want to put a nice splash to wake up the coffee, and you let that sit for a couple seconds, and then you pour the water on top. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. So anyways, like when you're drinking these things and everybody's doing it, nobody is thinking it's bad, right? Until it is. Vaping, hookahs, all of those things during COVID, it's like all this stuff became popular as ways to be sociable and do things differently. And, you know, it's CBD oils and it's not bad and this, that, and the third. And then years later, many kids from the age of blah, blah, blah are getting throat cancer and having problems swallowing and throat swelling up and getting lesions. And like, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you really serious? That is why I'm like, you would see little kids vaping to this day. Little kids. It's not bad. It's just fruity. Yeah, fruity chemicals. Fruity chemicals. Are you serious? Just because everybody's doing it, you're going to let your kid do it? Man, you could be mad at me all you want. That's what I'm telling my kids. You could be mad at me all you want. When you come into that maturity level and understand that I am just trying to protect you, you'll be all right. You're immature now. You don't get it, but you will be all right. You will be all right. So yeah, I don't know. People who just conform to it, what everyone is doing it's so nuts to me. It is so nuts to me. And I'm sorry if you do it. Sorry, I meant to say what I meant to say. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Truth hurts. Facts can always change your feelings, but your feelings cannot change the fact. The fact is, it is what it is. Like it or love it, it don't matter. Like it or not, it don't matter. That's the truth. The truth is, this stuff is hurting us. It's hurting our families, our kids, and all that. All I'm putting is bouillon, black pepper, and garlic in here. Actually, I would like to be putting... Y'all gotta make some more onion powder. I would like to be... Let me get something. I would like to be putting some thyme in here. So I'm gonna get that. And yeah, like I've always been that friend. I'd rather lose a friendship because I was honest with you, or lose communication because I was honest, than to lose communication because I'm fake. Period. You'll get over it. And one day, if you mature enough and accountable enough and want to see right from wrong, if it's meant for us to be friends, you'll come back. If not, toodles. You'll be living a life of unaccountability and wondering why things ain't working because you cannot take the truth. The truth hurts you, and people take people that are really telling the truth and not trying to harm you as, you know, hating or whatever. Just, you know, people have their own reasons or feelings about, you know, certain things. So I put thyme, onion powder, bouillon, black pepper, garlic, and onions, peppers, and yeah, I think that's it. So we are going to, first of all, let me put a piece of this down, and then I can wrap it over. So I lay them down as many as I can, and then I'll flip it over to cover the next layer so they don't stick together. But yeah, get this out the way so I can relax. I'll probably drink a cup of hot coffee before I pour that in there and take my minerals and stuff after I'm done. But yeah, I can't see allowing something that I know is not good. I just can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. How many scoops of that bouillon did I put in here? Did anybody see how many scoops? Thank you to those joining. Thank you so much, James. Seems like Amazon has changed the brand of Moringa because I sent them back, saw bugs. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I ain't never had an issue. And it's not Amazon, it's actually a firm. You got to call them if you had an issue. See, people fail to realize that Amazon is just like a flea market. Amazon is Amazon, but each individual seller is its own business. So contact the business. It's an actual firm.
In summary, Amazon sellers are independent businesses selling products on Amazon, while Amazon associates are individuals or website owners who earn commissions by promoting Amazon products with affiliates.
I didn't ask her to tell y'all that, but she just said what I said. She just said what I said. Let me get I think I want to put a little bit of adobo because the bouillon is good, but it gives it a flavor that sometimes I don't want things tasting like chicken. You know what I'm saying? Overly chicken or whatever. So we're going to put a little adobo. Contact the business, the seller, because a lot of things they have no control over. You ever had to return something or you complain about something and they be like, oh, it's third party? No didn't count. What does that mean? No didn't count. I didn't know. I don't know what that comment is for. Yes, you do. Hey, Teresa. Okay. All right. Yeah, contact the actual seller because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be like, hey, if you have an issue to return it, if it's shipped, sometimes it's sold by another company, but it's fulfilled by Amazon. So usually if it's fulfilled by them or they're in it, then that's a good thing, you know. But if it's not, then they're gonna tell you gotta wait 48 hours to hear back from the actual seller because they're responsible for the item or whatever the case may be. So, yep. I got to at least get 8. We got 8 buns. At least got to get 8. I'm trying to, turkey burgers don't shrivel up as much as like beef burgers do. And I just flip it over like that. To see all that goodness in that burger. Think we're gonna be good. Gotta get another little piece. And I'm gonna put this in the middle and see. Look like it's gonna make like 9 burgers because these are pretty nice size. It might be fine to hold it on there. Yep. We're gonna have a 9er. And that's one I could just probably eat like for lunch or something on another day with on top of salad or something like that. And I'm just gonna set these bad boys in the refrigerator. And that will be that. Hopefully they'll be okay. All right, let's get these off, clean up this mess. Where'd the top go? Oh man, hold on, y'all. All right. Time goes here. Oh, so I did that other, let's go to recycle. I did the other, put the coffee up. Set that there when it's time to fill it. I did the other vase, y'all. I did the other vase with the pool noodles. I didn't edit the video. Y'all know when y'all come on live, y'all get to see stuff that don't come out till later. Hello. Oh, this old. Girl, I ain't either, but I feel like I know I ain't overdo it. I just didn't know how much of the adobo I should have put in because I can't remember how much scoops of the doggone bouillon I put in. So yeah, let's get this together. Put this up. It needs to be clean. Put this up. Put this up. Put this up. Hold on. Could y'all see? Oh Lord. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Y'all can still hear me though, right? Could y'all hear me good, Teresa? I got the mic on. Okay, let's put these burgers in the refrigerator. Wipe this counter off. All right. Okay. So here's the burgers. We're going to stick them in the refrigerator. That's what we're going to do. And then clean up behind myself by washing these dishes. We're going to stick these back. Oh, y'all. This tea. That green tea. And then I'll take this here. Look, she got her little thermos for her coffee. I'll take this here. It's almost gone. The juice and the strawberries. Because this is green lemon tea. Y'all, I pour some ice in my mason jar. Then I pour the tea. Then I pour that strawberry concoction. Ooh. Did y'all see my video where I was showing y'all me sitting down to eat my first plate on Labor Day? The Labor Day grilling. That's the tea I was drinking. That's the tea I was drinking. I was drinking that. Do I want to put this up first? Hold on. That's the tea I was drinking. This goes over there. Put that under the counter. These, I just used that, so I don't need to put that up. Oh, I don't put the towel over my mic. Hold on. One second. All right. So, this water be getting so hot. So hot. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about doing that later. I do gotta go out. We gotta go to the bank. We gotta make deposits. And I do need to go to Aldi's, get her some more creamer, and get me some more whip because I like to use whipped cream. You know, I found it's cheaper for me to do the Cool Whip. I just literally threw the container in the trash. It was sitting on the island. I don't know. I like it. It tastes so good to me. The Cool Whip topping. I put my, organic sugar in my cup, and then I put the Cool Whip topping and put my Ceylon cinnamon on top. Yeah, that coffee be so good. So good. So good. Every time I'm washing dishes, I'll be thinking about how nasty the bottom of this thing was. Oh. Who's seen the video of me cleaning this grate, the bottom of this grate? That was on Sunday, I think. I shared that video. The mic is a game changer. Okay, good. I just had the towel over it. I hope y'all can hear me. I had my towel over it. I forgot. I said it too and forgot to move it. Could you hear the water and everything in the background? Could you hear my background? Could you hear my music with the mic or no? Tell me what you can hear. Can you hear that jazz playing? Were you able to hear Alexa talking when she was talking? I don't know. I think I just want some tea, and I'm about to go finish watching Miss Governor with the lady that used to be like, Sadie. What is her name? I always forget her name. She's so funny. She had that real weird, irritating voice on Steve Harvey show. And she dated Cedric the Entertainer. That was his girlfriend. She played in so many things, but that's the only thing I can get people to remember her by because I can't never remember her name. I always forget her name. She's like, Sadie. The towel is fine. And yes, music and water. You can hear both? Okay. All right. All right. All right. So that's our tidy. A video is coming out. As y'all can see, it will be, I think it's the car. I'm going to show you that pot, y'all. It looks so nice. I think it's today I got scheduled to come out at 6 o'clock. The car haul, the thrifted car haul. When I went thrifting last Saturday, I shared that haul. I don't think I ever did a thrifted haul in a car or anything like that. So that was my first time. Thought that was a little different. I'm trying to, guess what, sis? So I think, but to be honest with you, remember the girl Brittany that came into my live and she gave me the super chat, sis, for $20, $19.99, I guess it was. Remember that? I'm going to be honest with you. Because everything been being consistent and I haven't been reaching my $100 threshold, so I've been having to wait 2 months to get my money, right? The little bit of money they give me, right? So I'm going to wait till you respond because I know I'll be talking and then I'll keep moving and going. And yeah, let me get these bags off the bottom of this tripod. Okay, everything here looks great. I'm about to make some tea and we're about to take this off. Let's prop y'all somewhere else because can I prop y'all like this for now? Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. When I take my tripod outside, I put bags on it because I'm in the dirt and in the grass. And I forgot when I was grilling to take them off. So I'm about to take these off. I'm like, what's that noise? It's these bags at the bottom of my tripod. Take these off. Wash my hands. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Bring y'all back up. Wash these hands. Okay, so what I'm thinking, sis, is it had to take me over the threshold of 100, hitting 100 because of that. I feel like if she didn't give me that, because I only get a portion of it anyways, I wouldn't have made it because I always be barely making it by like $88, $89. I just won't hit the 100 mark, right? So yesterday I hit the 100. It was like 101. Nothing special, still nothing major. Can't buy no groceries, can't really do too much. I mean, you could buy groceries, but you get what I'm saying? It's like for the work I put in, I just would rather do lives and talk to y'all and go here and let the algorithm try to get me back in there before I sit down and be editing all these videos and doing unnecessary things. Like, yeah. So I'm about to do some more water real quick. Then I'll make me some tea. Because I'm about to pour that into the jug. And then we're about to do, I should have been boiling this, but I'm about to do another thing of water. And then I'm going to show y'all while this is boiling, I'm going to show y'all the actual, I'm trying to yell because y'all over there, but I forgot I got the mic. I just looked down and realized, girl, you got the mic on? You don't have to yell. So I'm about to do some more water. And then we are going to, okay, we're doing some more water. Yep. I like this because I will forget And I like doing it old school with my pot, but I will forget that the pot is boiling and the water be done boiled all the way down, and I'd be upset because I gotta wait for it to boil again. So this is another, y'all see it in the future, but tell me, this bad boy is not gorgeous. Tell me this is not gorgeous. Tell me this is not gorgeous. Well, thank God for the super chat, right? Because I know I wouldn't have went over 100. I know what you meant, sissy. Look, tell me this is not pretty. It's like a teal, like, tell me this is not pretty, y'all. Lord, I still got the tag on it. I still got the tag on it. Okay. Anti-who's, y'all, I need y'all to come through. Tell me that I wanted this out. I needed this out. I love color design, eclectic, artsy. I love stuff. I love stuff like this. And so I said, oh, this is a perfect tray to serve something on. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Like, I just might use this today to put my burgers on just because. These are the things I be doing. Blue and white on it. Sissy. It's still on here. This is from Threshold. I got this on the 75% off day. This is how much it was. This thing is brand new, basically. Y'all paid a buck. Y'all see this in the thrift store in the future. This I got, and then I got this. The reason I was so amped about this, because it got the little legs on it, and that inset of the black that's inside the glass. I thought that was so cute. The black and white. I love it. And these are usually together over there on the counter. Cause y'all, I'm all out the camera. They're usually setting like back there by the pizza board. So yeah, this was like 50 cents, I think, with the 75% off. Or was this even on sale? I know this was no more than 99 cents regular. I may have paid a quarter, or it may not have been on sale. I think this wasn't gray. I don't think it was gray. It was a gray day. So yeah, I ended up got this. And the reason I like this is because it has a surface it's glass. Okay. And look, it mimics the one I used to have for years that I had in the counter. This was actually in the counter in New York, in the house, in the laminate old school orange, like that red orange color that kind of sort of looked like brick. That's what the counters was before we gutted the kitchen. And this was set inside the counter with a stainless steel frame. So it was I guess it was a luxury back then to have a cutting board built into your countertop. And this was, I said, I want that cutting board. So this actually is so many years old. It's over 60 something years old. This actual cutting board. I know that house was built in 62. So if it was born 62, or was it 52? Nope, not 62. 52. The house was built in 52. This was a part of the first build. So that would be 50, 60, 70. This thing is like almost 80 years old. This cutting board is almost 80 years old. Like, so when I seen this, I was like, yes, like this is good stuff. This stuff can be passed down. It's not porous. This is why I love it. And you'll see me grabbing this or grab that. It's not porous. I like the bamboo. If I need more cutting boards, I'll grab that. But I usually like to use the bamboo for like salads and vegetables, stuff that don't have blood on it, that's not going to be porous, because we don't know if we're getting all that stuff out of there, right? So yeah, all of this. And then I was like, oh, I don't want to put her away in the credenza. She's not going in the credenza. She's going over here in this corner. Okay. So I said, we're going to put her here like this. Oh, hold up. Why is it? Okay. We're going to put her here like that. We're going to put this one next. And then we're going to put this first, because I really don't want this just out. And this is like when I'm grinding my coffee, for some reason, my grinder, the feet of it the black little rubber things, it be making black marks. They come up, but it just looks weird. So I always put this down and then put the grinder on top of it so it won't make marks. So I just set all of this like this. Stuff I enjoy, stuff I like, and I can see it. I love it. I love it. That's all that matters. I love it. And this bad boy, y'all gonna see in the haul today. Guess how much I paid for this. And this is heavy. Cute tray. So if I'm eating, like, I think I did a couple little videos. You'll see them in shorts, but this was a 75% off deal. So, like, I love trays. I love trays, like for serving, for putting on my bed, for transferring stuff from one room to another. I love trays. So I kind of damaged it, taking the sticker off on the back here, but it's nice. It's nice. I like it. So that's that. Let's go look at this. That's a steal. That was luxury back then, and they still lasting. Okay, so if y'all was on the live some time ago, I showed y'all multiple vases that I was transforming that just, they wasn't doing what they needed to do for me anymore. Oh Lord, hold on. I should have put a bra on, but I figured my apron would, yeah, now if I do like this. I did live and showed y'all when it's out in sight, you tend to reach for it. Exactly. Now I have these two and I haven't used them anywhere, but they stay on my brain because I got these for still of a deal at y'all. I changed my lights. I changed the dining room lights to soft lights, so I'm excited. Everything is soft. I did a video on that, didn't edit it yet. I went around the house. When I tell y'all it is annoying, you got to go out and pop my finger. It's a thing that snapped back inside the recessed lights, and it hurts so bad. Like one of them things on the mouse that when you're trying to get a mouse, they have those, and that's what holds the drywall and holds the light in place. And so I was trying to take I'm right above under a light, and it's like irritating. I was trying to take a knife and push it back to pull it down, and I'm pushing one side back but pulling the other side and the other side because they're usually right across from each other. I'm paying attention to this side trying to push back, but I'm pulling the other side, like pop. It hurts so bad. And I had to do every single one of these lights in here, in the living room, in my baby's room. And yeah, I didn't do my office yet. I didn't do the kitchen. I think for the kitchen, I'm not going to make it as soft. I'm going to soften them because I don't like that hospital whitewash feel, but not as soft. She is still thriving. I'm giving y'all an update on stuff. She is still thriving. She is doing good over there. She is doing really well. She's going to be getting repotted. That's probably going to be alive when I repot her. So she's liking the light. She's doing good, growing more leaves and all that. So I know that where she is, she likes it. So, yep, that's what she's going to stay. And I think I'm going to do a live when I do this artwork with some wood with that. But let me show y'all. So the pool noodles I did for my daughter, she had plants all in her room, but she likes to keep her darkening blinds closed because when she come home from school, she be tired. And when she wake up, she in a rush, so she don't ever open them. So, and that's fine. Did I cut off? Like, did I cut the stove off? But I hear it. So her plants were dying, and it was making me sad because she has some really big, pretty snake plants. And if you don't know what a snake plant is, this is what a snake plant looks like. She had some big ones like this in her room. Okay. And I had to take them out, put them elsewhere because they were dying. She didn't keep the light, and she gets good light, but she was not keeping those windows open. So that was a bad thing. So I made her, I found on Facebook Marketplace a guy that has a warehouse that I was always getting different stuff from. He had fiddle leaf figs and olive trees and all he probably still got some to this day because he had so many. And I got her a 6.5 foot fiddle leaf tree. Or is it 6? No, 6. It went to 6 and 7. I got her a 6-footer, I think. Or whatever. One of the two for $15. But it just looked weird because it was just sitting by itself. When it's out in sight. Oh, you already said that. Let's transfer this real quick. So I made her. This was one of the pots I did. I changed it. That used to be green glass, like green glass. I got that as a gift from my mom-in-law when we were in New York from Marshalls, I believe. So it's whistling, y'all. It's whistling. It's whistling. Let's do some transform real quick. Let's do some transform real quick. So I got her the fiddly fig pot, and I mean the fiddly fig plant, and I wanted to so now I'm about to drain this and pour this in there and then pour more water on top of this. And I always drain it just in case some of the stuff came through. So I wanted to make a pot for her. And I said, you know, I seen somebody do like a little tiny planter on their desk with a pool noodle. No, it wasn't pool noodle. It was like foam. The flexi rods. And I was like, ooh, they like little teeny pool noodles to me. And I just got the idea. I said, wait a minute. So I started looking and I started seeing a lot of people doing stuff with pool noodles. I went on Walmart.com. And I was like, I called Dollar Tree because, you know, Dollar Tree be having all the pool noodles, right? But they would have been $1.25. Well, now $1.50 per pool noodle, right? I'm like, yeah, no. If I need 10 of them, I'm going to be paying like $15 or more. So I got online and lo and freaking behold, hold on. Walmart had pool noodles and they were 89 cents, whatever. I got 10 of them and I pay $8 and some change. That's all you need to know. That way cheaper than going, ooh, this hot. Ooh, way cheaper than going to Dollar Tree. So for $8, let's even it off and just say 9. I was able to make 2 modern planters. We're gonna leave that because the air and the heat, a lot. You can't even push this all the way down. Well, always let me. Probably because the coffee's been. Usually I can't push it down. Okay, we good. And then if I need this, if it don't bring it all the way up, I'll pour the extra water because I made the coffee real strong. Okay, so. Okay, could y'all hear me? When it's not, okay. So I made her a big planter and I wanted one for in here. I had this big orange pot. Didn't like it. I'm going to show y'all the pot, then I'm going to put this back around it so y'all can see it. Hold on. This is the pot. So y'all going to see before and after. This is the pot. You see that? Not appealing, not cool, not feeling it. I want y'all to get the vibe. You see the pot. You see the pot. Let me show you what I made. So beautiful. Hold on. Let's put this bad boy around it. And I will be in the future editing the video. But if you could get on my lives, you will be getting things way before they are put out. So if you get a live, try to check it out. And here it goes, sissy. Look at what I made. Look at what I made. Isn't it so pretty? Doesn't it brighten it up in that contrast with the green and the white? What? My big plant is loving it. It is loving it. It is loving it. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So, what y'all think? So that's a video. I got one showing y'all how I made that, how that's gonna come out, all that other stuff. And yeah, I'm excited because it came out so beautiful. And it looks like a lot of the planters that people are buying from the store and spending like lots of money. I didn't have to do that. I got 2 nice different planters. Might will say $4.50 a piece because I had the paint, I had the hot glue, I had the cardboard, everything else that I needed, I already had it. And so I was able to create that beautiful, bright, white, pretty planter with it. So I think I'm gonna just do a small cup. Let me show y'all how I do my I'm gonna show y'all how I do my tea real quick. This tea is so bomb. So we got the little mason jar. Let's get some ice. I like my ice crushed. need too much because the cup perfect. So we're gonna go get the tea, and the tea is going to go to like that. And this is green tea with lemon that I squeeze. I use my squeezed lemon juice and put that in there. Then, oh Lord, it's underneath. We're gonna use this, so I could use my jam or that. So we're gonna use the jam. I gotta get some more strawberries. I gotta write this on my list. So this is my jam. It don't matter. So I'll take that, and we will put some of that in there. Y'all, this is life abundantly. Okay, this is life abundantly. All natural, non-generated sugar, organic sugar, sugarcane sugar, gunpowder green tea that I let brew for over 3 days, and then strawberries that I get and preserve and make my own jam with, and I need to make some more. And let me tell you something. I do it with pineapple. I do it with peach, mango. So good. It's not that fake syrup and processed artificial syrup. Guess what? I'm going in my room to find something to watch. I appreciate you guys joining me on this live. We are going to cut the lights out. I had these lights on. We're cutting them out. And I'm about to go relax until I fall asleep because I am about to. My body needs rest. Definitely needs rest. My lights is still working amazing. Let me show y'all. I know the lights I shared with y'all. Sissy, did you get you some? Got my remote. Boom. Off. On. They dimmed a little bit. That's the bright. That's the low. And yeah, I could take it off, walk around like a flashlight with it. Yeah. If you're interested, let me know below. See? It's wood. It's pretty. And that's the other thing. Like at night, you could cut this on and walk around with a flashlight. Like it's a flashlight. This is the soft light. Look. Just go right on. Boop, back on. And I face it here because I'm usually sitting there. Let's go. That's the white light. That's the white light. And that's the white light bright. White light dim. Soft white. Soft white bright. Soft white light dim. Middle natural light. Natural light bright. Natural light dim. And this is, let me cut this light up. Like it gives me what I need if I don't want to cut all the lights on in my room. But I usually like the soft light. Yep. If I want to read or do my crossword puzzles, because I do. Call me old lady. Call me what you want to. Don't matter. It relaxes my brain. Relaxes my mind. And y'all let me walk out the kitchen with this apron. Y'all ain't nobody friend. So I'm about to take this mic off. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. My granddaughter loves them in her room. It's her night. Like, oh yeah, you did say you was getting some for her. Yes, ma'am. How much did you end up paying? Because remember they went up to like $30-something when they were 6. That's crazy. Yeah. The ones without the remote went up to $30-something when they were 6. The ones that did have the remote was 13, and I don't think they changed. I think I showed y'all that on live, but yeah. So see, remind me to put the link. Text me to remind me to put the link. So if anybody watching this and they're interested, they can get them. It's not sponsored. This is stuff that I just buy and I share because why not? I'm not getting paid for it. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Woo! This be making me kind of hot with these layers. I don't be liking to wear stuff, so it be make. Oh, I am going to probably. I don't know when my shipment is coming. For ladies, men, it don't matter. I got some real information to share with y'all about protection. You know, self-defense, like something that you can get from the random store that is life-changing, life-protecting, and life-saving when it comes to you trying to protect yourself against someone trying to harm you. Yes. So stay tuned. if you see me sharing something that look like a regular cleaner or something like that in the house, or I'm showing a bottle or can or something, stay tuned. If it comes today, I think I'm gonna do a regular video and then I'll talk live about it later because I really want to make sure I get all my points out. Sometimes on live it'd be so much going through my head and it's hard for me to remember. It might be stuff I want to tell y'all about and I forget because I'm just going through the motions or whatever. And yeah, so and as y'all see how it's one over there on this side? The actual, hold on. The actual, let me pin this. Well, I don't gotta hold it. The actual remote works for both sides. Hold on. Let me reach around. Let me wrench around. And okay, hold on. It's making me look stupid because this show, hold on. Am I too far? Why this one ain't coming on? I'm glad I'm showing it to y'all because hold on. Ain't nothing impeding. Oh, it needs to be charged. This the one, remember when I first opened them, y'all, I forgot to charge this one. I was so excited I charged this one. This one needs to be charged. And that's another thing. They don't need batteries. They don't need batteries. And they charge with a regular C charger, which is fine because right here on the side of my bed, I have one for my phone. So I just take it and I plug up this and set it on my nightstand. Hold on. Yep. We are charging. So it need to be charged. I got nervous, but I forgot, they're charging. So once it stops doing that, that means it is ready to go back on the wall. So it does work. It does work, y'all. It does work. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It just needs to be charged. So it's charging. We're going to cut this on. Have you guys watched the Will Do You Share because so much is going on now? Okay. I will. Hold on one second. Make sure you remind me, sis, when we get off of here to share the link. Oh, it's cold. Let me cut this off. I got remotes to everything. If I don't want to get out the bed, I got my heater, my fan, everything got a remote. Everything got a remote. If I'm in the bed and I'm cozy, I don't want to get up. Click, 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 click. Everything got a remote. For real. Everything got a remote. And right now, I've been watching Leanne. I think that's what I want to watch. It's been so funny. It's on Netflix. It's about a lady who was married for years. And it's that other lady in there. She is too freaking funny. It's her little sister. And they are hilarious. So the husband ended up he cheated and start messing with some young girl. And they just found out that the young girl is literally pregnant. Right? So this is it. Hold on. They just found out that the young girl is literally pregnant. And that just changed everything. Right? So hold on. I don't know what episode I'm on. I be falling asleep and it be still playing. And I know I'm not as far as it shows. Let me show y'all. I will text you. All right. So could y'all see? When I say this show is funny, it is funny. Let me cut this off. Let me give y'all just a little bit of it. I don't know if that's gonna mess it up. That noise. Hold on. That noise might mess up my thing. How can I mute it, girl? But I want to show y'all the actors. That way y'all can see who I'm talking about. Let me cut this light back on. I want to show y'all the actors so y'all can see. See, now it's on the charger and look, it popped up. It popped. When I cut the other light on, that one came on. So you know it needed some charge. All right, so let's mute it from here. Okay, I muted it. Now let's do that because y'all can't really. There we go. I don't know why it does this. Hold on. I do not like TVs, and if you've been rocking, I've been doing projector since the end of 2015. But when I say they are funny, that lady, when she playing stuff, it be having me cracking up. Like it be having me cracking up. She is too freaking funny. She's too funny. Look I'm trying to show y'all, and it's messing up. I'm messing up the flow. Hold on. Yeah, so now she's dating and she done found, you know, her little a guy friend or whatever, and she just extra happy and joyful about life. She don't even know the words to the song. When I say the show is too funny, yeah, the song. I mean, the show is so funny, so funny. She kissed the boy when she was drunk, so she at church feeling stupid. Y'all, when I say the show is funny, the show is funny. It's funny. I like stuff like that that just make me just, you know, be in good spirits and just get a laugh. We need to laugh. Laughter is like life, and rest is life. So, love you guys. I'm about to sip on my tea, and I am about to go. Terry J. Vaughn played the girlfriend of Cedric. Her. Yes. You ever watched the show Miss Governor? Have y'all watched that? Look, this is it. This, if I'm not watching this, I'm watching this. When I tell you it is funny, it is funny. We still haven't finished Medea's Destination Wedding. Me and Rizzy was watching that together, but we ain't never got back on it. Not because it's bad or anything. It's just we just never got back to it. We've been watching our Big Brother series, going through the Big Brother series. Where is the... Hold on. This right here, sis. This is the one I'm talking about. Right here. It is too funny. Too funny. This one. Have you seen this? It is, oh my gosh, this dark on Netflix crap. I know that can be a problem. Please don't let it be a problem. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying not to let it be. I'm doing it like this, so we
want to welcome Antoinette Dunkerson.
Antoinette Dunkerson, that's her name. She's Lieutenant Governor of Mississippi.
Now we have a lot of politicians who come on this show who are running for many seats.
Look at her mom, y'all. Look at her mom. I had to mute it, but look at her mom. Let me fast forward. The mom and her cousin is Shamika, and she like her assistant. She's so ghetto. So between that show and Leanne, when I just want to just, you know, vibe and just be in my own zone and just have, you know, positivity, those two shows are funny. Funny. Leanne, oh my gosh, both of them funny. Both of them funny. So, all right, guys, love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, I do have a video coming out, and that's going to be the haul at 6 o'clock. I think I got a short coming out at 9 or something like that. Yeah, or whatever. A short and a video today.